Hi everyone, I'm Yuezhang He from the Department of Energy and Power Engineering. It is a great honor to stand here today and deliver a speech with the topic of energy sector decarbonization pathway in China. I will share 3 parts today: the relationship between climate change and carbon neutrality, energy sector's decarbonization pathway in China, and youth initiatives in that process. In recent several years, disasters shown in the left figure have frequently happened in many regions, which has an adverse impact on human life. So why climate change? The greenhouse effect is the way in which heat is trapped close to the Earth's surface by greenhouse gases. The main greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide, from human activities has dramatically increased after the Industrial Revolution, which breaks the natural carbon circulation, resulting in climate change. So carbon neutrality is the inevitable way to address climate change. China is the largest developing country in the world, also the biggest emitter, accounting for more than 30% of carbon dioxide emissions. Worse still, the energy system in China is more emission intensive than the rest of the world. In 2020, carbon dioxide emissions from energy sector are in excess of 10 gigatons in China. So how to reach carbon neutrality of energy sector in China? I will conclude the solutions into 3 main pillars. First of all, green power, meaning to reach net zero of power system itself. Second, double E. We can use the green power to replace the fossil fuels that is consumed in end-use sector. Another emphasis should be efficiency improvement. In another word, energy conservation. So third, clean fuel and CCS. Clean fuel refers to the type of fuel made from organic waste or green electricity. CCS is a process of capturing carbon dioxide before it enters the atmosphere, transporting it and storing it in an underground geological formation for centuries. So every sector should contribute to the carbon neutrality target, but remain differences. By 2060, power sector provides negative emissions compared to other sectors, meaning power system need to reach net zero ahead of schedule. Emissions from end-use sectors are slashed by 2060, but in 2060, every sector still leaves a small amount. The remaining part can be compensated by DECs or BECs. Next, I will have a brief introduction of 4 main sectors. First of all, power sector. Renewable power generation will dramatically increase by 2060, leading to a non-fossil fuel dominant power system in China. Nevertheless, solar and wind are naturally volatile, meaning we need to have adequate firm resources and storage to support the high penetration of intermittent renewable energy. Also, for the remaining fossil fuel part, CCS is an inevitable technology. Next is industry. Iron and steel, cement, and chemicals considered as heavy industries need to replace fossil fuels with electricity. Material and energy efficiency improvement are also crucial to slash the emissions in industry sector. Hydrogen and CCS will play an important role and can be adopted in many subsectors in industry. For transport and building sectors, as we can see in these 2 figures, electrification is undoubtedly an effective mitigation measure for both of the 2 sectors, and the emission curves for both sectors will decrease markedly after 2030. For hard-to-abate parts in transportation sector, biomass and hydrogen will play an important role. The last part is youth initiatives. In the context of dual carbon, youth have many ways to leverage their knowledge and expertise to take actions and fight against climate change. So I do hope all youth can get united and become a valuable contributor to addressing climate change and a major force representing the net zero future.